Well, expecting a child is such an exciting event, but oftentimes you feel far from your best when you're pregnant. But in today's Parent to Parent, we are trying to change that. Peter Lamas, makeup artist to everyone from Jackie O to Sharon Stone, is here to teach us how to feel good when you're expecting. Thank you for being here.
Oh, great to be here. Thank you for asking.
All right, now a lot of moms are saying, what am I going to do about the stretch marks?
You know, nothing can prevent stretch marks except your genes. If you're predisposed, you're going to get them. But excessive weight gain is one way to try to avoid as much as possible. And using shea butter, mango butter, will help alleviate the itchiness from the stretching of the skin. But if you're predisposed, there's very little can be done.
Okay, but shea butter is one product you can try.
Shea butter is wonderful.
Well, let me just ask you, in New York, we have shea butter on sale on the streets, you know? I mean,
shea butter is shea butter. It doesn't really matter as long as it's rich in hydrating and moisturizing. And apply it often to the area because it will alleviate the itchiness more so than anything else. There's no data that has been proven that it can be eliminating stretch marks yet. You're predisposed, you're predisposed.
All right, let's talk, you know, you're feeling not so great all the time when you're pregnant, and sometimes you kind of overdo it with the makeup.
Cindy, that's the one issue that women have to be careful with, is because I had 3 kids. In some cases, my wife had a hard edge to her features. Other cases, she had a softer edge. I know that with a girl, it was much harder than with a boy. So I don't know why that's we don't want to go there. But what you want to avoid is foundation. Unless you're going out at night, use a tinted moisturizer. Use a little bit of shadowing, a light reflecting shadow. Pastel colors are very soft. And you know what's great for the lips? Jello. Get a Jello box, dip your fingers in water, dip it into the powder, and stain your lips. If you do that 2 or 3 times, it will stain the lips all day. And then you put a little bit of lip gloss, and it's just an amazing way to keep you looking soft and natural and pretty and feminine.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So you just dip your finger in the Jello.
Yeah, get cherry or strawberry, whatever has a reddish tone to it. Wet your fingers, dip it in the Jello, and stain your lips. You might want to do that 2 or 3 times, and then put a lip gloss over it. Even a color lip gloss, it doesn't matter.
Secret. Never heard of that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ask me. I have many.
All right, how about when you get the dry hair and the dry skin?
That is a major problem, because whether you're pregnant or not, usually what I don't like is the average shampoo has too many synthetic chemicals, especially the sodium lauryl sulfates. I like a shampoo that's very hydrating, and conditioner that's very hydrating, a moisturizer that's very hydrating for hair and for skin. Hair and skin needs moisture, whether you're pregnant or you're not pregnant. I discovered an ingredient, again natural, which is soy. Soy has such incredible hydrating properties. In fact, I designed shampoos and moisturizers containing soys in my product for that purpose, to hydrate as much as possible. It also helps the cuticle of the hair to realign it, to stay smooth, and so it enables to look shiny. Hydration is important for hair and skin.
Okay, anything you need to avoid?
Again, harsh chemicals that you find in shampoos and in some of the moisturizing products. You want things that are more natural, that will hydrate the skin. It's good to exfoliate. I like a polisher, a scrub, at least 2 or 3 times a week to be used, so that it can polish your skin. It enables the dead skin cells to be removed easily. It gives you a glow. You put a little bit of that soy moisturizer that I was just talking about, and you have a wonderful glow to your face. A little bit of blush, cream blush preferably, and as I said, soft shadows, pastel colors, nothing heavy duty, and you'll look just so radiant and beautiful. And
some Jello for your lips.
And Jello for your lips. It tastes good.
All right. Peter Lamas, thank you so much
Thank you for having me.
Now, for more beauty tips from Peter Lamas, you can log on to our website, cbsnewyork.com, and click on Parent to Parent on the left-hand side. Maurice, over to you.
I'm staying away from the Jello, by the way. All right.